is having money and wealth the same thing? That's what we're going to talk about today. I'm Mike Proctor with Leading Edge Financial Planning. There was a time when I would have thought having millions of dollars, or at least many hundreds of thousands, would have made me rich or wealthy. The reality is, having money and having a luxurious lifestyle can make you rich, but it doesn't necessarily make you wealthy. In fact, having money isn't necessarily what makes you wealthy. The truest sense of wealth, or the truest effect of wealth, is being able to have freedom with your time and how you spend it. As we've said before, the main thing to keep in mind is the most limited resource we have is time. We've got from here until there, and we don't know when there is going to come up. So having that flexibility and freedom to be able to spend time waking up every day, doing what you want to do, with whom you want to do it, and for as long as you like to do that, is the best measure of wealth, believe it or not. The reality is, many times money, even larger amounts of money, can get in the way of us experiencing wealth in our life, because there can be fear that creeps in that keeps us from spending it or enjoying what it can do for us, or there can be just uncertainty that keeps us from using it in the way that it can as a tool. The other reality about whether we have a little or we have a lot is we don't necessarily view it appropriately. I think one of the easiest ways to get sideways with money, regardless of how much you have, is to view it as having some level of control over you. Now, the reality is you have to have some money, obviously, to pay your bills and hopefully to create some financial security for tomorrow, to reach your goals and objectives. But there does come a point when the stories that we used to tell ourselves need to make way for having freedom to enjoy what we've got and with who we want to do it. Another measure of wealth may not be direct to the amount of money that you have, but if you're in a season of life where you're working a job that you just can't stand and you're gutting it out, it might be a good time to reevaluate why you're in that job, what it does for you, and is that really the quality of life that you want to live? That's why it's important to be able to save up some money so that if you had to quit your job and go find something in the industry you wanted to, you have the flexibility and freedom to do that. So don't think of wealth as necessarily a season of life down the road, but it's something that you can experience and live with your friends and family, and be a more of a well-rounded, joy-filled person at all stages of life. If this is redefining how you look at money and wealth, I'd love to sit down and chat. You can call or text us at 316-768-7526. I'm Mike Proctor with Leading Edge Financial Planning.